Wave, hello YouTube, it is time. We are here with more Pokemon, this gym of mine. Last time, we finally acquired Eevee after, you know, a little bit of struggle. I don't think that I have a Thunderstone, but the main consensus was that I need one. Was this person somebody who sells those stones? I think they do. Oh my gosh, these are so much cheaper than I thought they would be. Oh, that is very good. That is very good. Okay, so we're getting, I don't know if I should get 1 or 2 Thunderstones. I'm conflicted. Let's get 2. Let's get 2. I don't know who I'm going to use the second Thunderstone on yet, because, like, I think we've got options. We've got multiple options, but, we've got enough to have 2 Thunderstones, and I want that Jolteon. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some evolutions. We're gonna probably have a crisis somewhere along the line. I did not try to fight her again yet with the Blissies. I know that we had this discussion, and it was brought up in the comments also that I should do it off screen, but I forget to do that off screen. I'm not gonna lie. And right now, I want to make sure that I have the Jolteon. That's the thing, is I want the Jolteon before I fight the Blissies, but that's something that's got to be on screen. And you know what? Balancing all this, it's effort. It's a lot of effort. Oh God, I forgot what I was doing. It's fine. We're fine. We're evolving an Eevee is what we are doing. Okay, use. We got this. Oh gosh, I still don't know if I want to use the second one on Pikachu to make a Raichu or on Magneton. What did I don't think that I know how to pronounce Magneton apparently. We're fine, it's fine. Anyway, the main focus here, our bestie Eevee. You know, fun fact, which is not actually so fun and is just kind of a random fact, is that on my Pokemon Go, my first perfect Pokemon was an Eevee that turned into a Jolteon. I named it Aries. Jolteon wants to learn Thundershock, but it already knows 4 moves. Please choose a move that will be replaced with Thundershock. I forgot how to speak for a moment. It's fine. So I don't, some people might be mad at me. I don't think Baton Pass is something to use on a Jolteon. It might be. I know that at least one of Eevee's evolutions has a solid moveset that involves Baton Pass. But you know what? Not this time. Not this one. I also just, the user switches places with a party Pokemon in waiting, passing along any stat changes. That's great. But I also just don't change my Pokemon. I'm sure everyone's noticed. I don't do it. You can't make me. I won't. Jolteon forgot whatever that was and learned Thundershock. Also wants to learn Pin Missile, but already knows 4 moves. Oh God. It's a bug move? Okay, yeah, sure. We can learn, I guess. Oh, do we want to learn a bug move? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm conflicted. See, the thing is that I want to keep Bite, because, I don't know, I like having a dark move. Bite is great. Crunch is great. I like the concept of Copycat, because, you know, copying. But I don't know if it's actually valid. I don't know if Swift would be better to keep in this case because it's actually a normal move that will be, you know, a normal move. And Jolteon's a little, you know what, we're going to get rid of Copycat. I'm probably going to regret it. I'm going to feel sad about it. What? Wait, no, we're not. We're not getting rid of anything for Pin Missile. All right? I almost did. But I was like, I feel like I'm remembering Pin Missile doesn't do much damage. It hits 2 to 5 times, but, do I need it? Do I really? I don't think. How many times am I gonna need a bug move? I'm asking this now, and it's too late by the time anyone can stop me. And I have a feeling that there's probably a reason why we might want a bug move at some point, but not today. Give up on learning Pin Missile, yes. In fact, I don't actually think that in any of the games that I have, I still don't know. Should I evolve Magneton? I think that I regret not giving Jolteon that bug type move. I really do. I was thinking more on it. I shouldn't think, but I just spent a long time just staring at this, trying to figure out what I wanted to evolve. I think that I'm gonna evolve Magneton because honestly, as much as it pains me so much, I haven't been bringing Pikachu. I haven't been bringing Pikachu to the gym because our magnetic friend here just has more power, I guess. I don't even know if I've been bringing Magneton to the gym. I'm not gonna lie. It might be a mistake. But you know what? We're gonna get another. We're gonna get another in a little bit. It's not that expensive. I thought my Thunderstones cost... I thought that they were gonna cost like 10k each, and they're only 3k, which isn't great either. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Do I have infinite of these? I've also been bullied into giving everyone this move, and I don't wanna because it's effort. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It is effort, but it is fine. All right. We're gonna see if we have. I don't think that it would make sense for us not to, because we had it after we gave Gumi this move too. So I would assume that we just have infinite. Yeah, we have infinite Thunderbolts. I don't pay attention to things. I really don't. So I didn't really listen or read when the one person was saying that I could get this kind of thing, you know? What exactly does... Okay, I was wondering what Thunderbolt's power was in comparison to everything else. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need more than one electric move on our electric type. Why can't Tynamo learn Thunderbolt? For what reason? I'm gonna hold off on using it on Jolteon just because Jolteon, I guess, is supposed to learn it at level 40 according to the comments. So I'm just gonna assume that's accurate. I'm gonna take a quick run around and just see if there's anything that needs to be done around here. A lot of things, it seems like, but you know, at the same time, nothing. Who are you? If you happen to see a Pokeflute around here, can you give it back to me? I dropped it somewhere. Yeah, I know what that looks like in this game for sure. We store items for the less fortunate and give you reputation, of course. Is there anything you want to donate? Do I have a potion? Yeah, sure, go for it, take it. I am not donating a super potion, I need that. Okay. So, with that, I think we're gonna try to go through the gym again one more time, you know? Just one more time. 30 more times. We're just gonna, that's the name of the game, is this gym of mine. So we're gonna just keep going through the gym. I am going to save because, you know, 8 hours, almost 9 hours of playing this. Okay, you have too many Pokemon in your party. It's almost like I didn't pay attention to my party at all and thought that I was gonna just walk right in there. That's fine, we're fine. All right, let us hit someone's PC with a bat, preferably. Organize boxes. All right, we got this. We got this. Someday I will be able to got this even better, but right now isn't that day, and I really wish that I could bring Jolteon with us. But the fact of the matter is, I can't. I'm gonna try to do the Blissies off screen in between now and next week. But that's not right now. So, you know, there's a store button. I was looking for it, and I was feeling really dumb for a moment because I had just clicked it on Pikachu. But it didn't mean I'm, like, retained anything. Do I usually use our little magnet friend? Or do I use, like, Mimikyu? I don't think we've used it any at all, and I feel so bad about that. And I love Mimikyu. Mimikyu's so good. Look at that face. I would have one. If Pokemon were real, I would have one in real life. Absolutely. I don't care that they're like ghosty spooky. I don't want to continue box operations. I clicked the wrong button. Alright, and then log off. Fantastic, fantastic. Is this the best party that I can have? No, not Magnezone woggles so much, oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. I dream that one day we can have more than 3 Pokemon, but I don't think that today is that day. Does it say anything? Oh, I can't click it. Lame. ... Okay. Hello, you're an electric fighter person, I believe. Who still doesn't have your head match your overworld sprite, but that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. We have, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Not much at all. I'm playing Pokemon with my life, that's what I'm doing. I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't have to switch out my Pokemon at all right now, but I think I'm gonna have to just so that, we can deal more damage. I know, I'm doing really smart things by just continuously using the steel attacks that are definitely dealing so much damage, but I'm waiting for Electrode to just self-destruct. That's the name of the game. Yep, there we go. That's awkward for Electrode. I thought that was gonna make me faint no matter what. Wow. Okay, yeah, Magnezone. Let's use Thunderbolt right there. Do we want to switch Pokemon? You know, I don't know. I don't think it's necessary, but we're going to anyway, just because I want Goomy to get some experience. I want everyone to keep getting a fairly even amount of experience, I say, as I only use like a certain handful of Pokemon. Oh god, I've made a mistake. Well, that's a problem. Oh god, I'm sorry, Goomy. I was trying to give you experience, but instead I gave you death. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. We aren't gonna lose to a Crobat of all things. Right? Right? I hope not. That's gonna be depressing. Okay, we're gonna try Thunderbolt this time. You know, because it makes sense. I don't know why I don't immediately go to Thunderbolt with my electric gym. You would think, but apparently I don't think. So, what are you saying? I'm saying that you might want to use hearing protection. I tell you this every time. Not again, my poor ears. What is he doing with his ears while he's here? Is it the self-destruct that's doing it? Here you come, hi. Nice shorts. Camper Timothy. Oh god, I see we've definitely learned our lesson from last time. And the time before, and the time before, and the time before. Nice to see you, Staravia. You definitely have more than one Pokemon this time, right? Because you wouldn't do that again, right? Right? At this point, I feel like maybe Camper Timothy is like paid to come in and just have one Pokemon that's definitely gonna lose every single time. Just so that I feel good as a gym leader, you know? Here comes the swarm. Wow, I remember you. It's quite the swarm. I want to tell stories about bug catching in Pokemon every single time. And it's not going to do me any good because I only have like one story about that. So, I guess we can go to a real life story. When I was a kid, I used to catch bugs, but I had a paranoia. Someone somehow put it in my head that, the family of any bug that I caught would avenge them, and so I was terrified of the bugs that I caught. Also, I'm afraid of bugs, so I was terrified of the bugs I was actively catching. And, it was a whole thing. I don't really know why I insisted on catching bugs, because I was terrified of the action of putting them in a jar, and then of them being in the jar, of them breaking out and attacking me, even ones that logically couldn't do that. And, you know, of their relatives coming to murder me in my sleep. I think that I definitely had some issues that, I would love to say are resolved now, but, you know, maybe they're not. I did stop bug catching, though, so I probably learned something somewhere. I also learned that, I still don't like bugs. And that centipedes are terrifying, and I'm glad I didn't know they existed when I was a kid. I thought we already fought a Beedrill. Do you have multiple Beedrills? It's fine. We're fine. I also caught bees, which included not just bees, but like wasps and hornets, and those were especially terrifying when you consider all of the things that my child brain was telling me about bugs. Everyone loves this story, I'm sure. It's great. It's a great story. Dustox. No, I don't want to switch my Pokemon. Fun fact, moths are now one of the bugs that I am afraid of. One of the very few. They're kind of icky though, so I don't really want to touch them. But most people that are afraid of bugs seem to be afraid of moths. And I've heard way too many stories about people finding like moths lodged in their ears. How does that happen? How do the moths get there? Do they just climb in while you're sleeping? I'm just thunderbolting all of these now. I realized what Thunderbolt was and I won't stop. Can't stop. Don't stop. We got to level 39 though. That's great. I don't think that Magnezone needs to keep leveling up. Oh my god, why did I do this? I started this battle. Or this gym day. I'll keep pestering you until I win. You're probably gonna pester me after that too. But, I love that I started the gym day being like, I want all of my Pokemon to get equal experience opportunities, and then I just almost got Magnezone up to level 40 while I rambled about my fear of bugs. Okay, let's... I'm just gonna keep going. I'm already here. We're just gonna keep going. Oh, we shouldn't have kept going, I guess. It's fine. We're just gonna try attack through the sleep. Someday Magnezone will wake up. Probably. I also saw a comment on, I think, my first video. And I think that they deleted it. Fun fact, if you delete the thing, apparently I still get to see it. Like, it push notifies me to my phone. How often I check my phone is a completely different matter that we don't need to discuss, but it doesn't delete immediately, so there's a good chance that if you send a comment, I'm gonna see it. And this one, it won't show up for me on the, you know, on the comments, which is why I assume that it's been deleted, but I still have it actively in my notifications on YouTube when I log into the browser, which doesn't normally happen when somebody deletes their whatchamajig. I will switch my Pokemon because I need to level up other Pokemon. Equal opportunities. But they said something about how I should have gotten Shinx because apparently Shinx has a, we're gonna call it a regional variant in this game. And I'm so sad that I didn't know about that because they said, I don't know if it's true. I have no idea. I have no way of verifying this. I don't know anything about this game outside of what we've experienced together as a group. Apparently it's like electric flying or something, which I don't know how that would work on a Shinx, but I don't really have a reason not to believe them. Our reputation went up by 35. That's a kind of weird number, but you know what? I'll take it. That seems to be all the trainers that are coming through today. Time to close the gym. Go to the break room? Yes. I hope they have snacks. Hello, do you have snacks? No. You just said the same thing you say every single time. And then you said pretty much the same thing again. Carlos, here's to another good day. What is here, though? It's fine. Looking for a quick chat. Keep on smiling. You don't look good with a frown. Oh, you're one of those people. You look better when you smile. Yeah, whatever. Hey, the gym leaders we're gonna train today. I don't know. You kind of put me in a bad mood by telling me I need to smile. Wanna join in? Yeah, I guess. Not for you, though, gym guide girl. Maybe I should let that one creepy Jacob guy show up. No, I'm not going to. That would be rude. That would be so bad. I would hate myself for that. Is there anything on the TV? I know we've only checked it like once. What is Global Eye? Did you know a group of Murkrow is called Oops, the TV went dark for a second. You missed what it said. Oh, okay, thanks. I hope we get whatever power issues resolved at some point. Okay, so how much money did I make? Through winning. How do I see how much money I have? I love that I just go to the bag and I assume that I'm going to magically know how much money I have. Is it under my like name tag here? I have enough money to evolve Pikachu. I don't have Pikachu in my party right now, I'm realizing, but that's okay. That's okay. We're still gonna, this is an episode about evolution. It is definitely not about the circle of life because I'm hoping nobody's actually dying. There's Pokemon fainting, but 1, not mine, and 2, that's not the same as dying, thankfully. So, Thunderstone. This is not, is it pronounced Nuzlocke or Nuzlocke? Or something completely different? Either way, not one of those. I think this game, yes, I would like this. This game would be awful. As, not awful in like, yes, anyway. It would be awful to try to play this game as a Nuzlocke. Lock. I would have lost all of my team so many times. We never would have made it this far in the game. We probably wouldn't have even made it through like one gym day. Which PC should be accessed? Give me my Pikachu so I can evolve it, please. Thank you. Withdraw Pokemon. Boop, boop, boop. Pikachu. Hello, Pikachu. How's it going? We're taking you out of jail just so that we can evolve you, and then we're gonna put you back, which is a little depressing, but that's okay. We're not gonna think about that too much. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Ooh, a juke. No. YouTube will not probably like whatever goes on the jukebox. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see here. Where is here? Where am I? Oh God. I clicked too many buttons. I was impatient. I need to learn patience, but I don't know if I'm capable. All right, Pikachu, have it. Pikachu's evolving. That's amazing. I never would have expected it. I was kind of worried that this would be a regional evolution also, and I'm gonna say right now that I'm extremely relieved that Raichu is just Raichu. Raichu wants to learn Thunder Punch, but it already knows 4 moves. Please choose a move that will be replaced. I read that as relapsed. Why? With Thunder Punch. Okay. I think I'm gonna probably switch out Discharge for it, maybe? I don't know, because it's a physical move, and I feel like that could be good to have. You know? Wait, what? Sweet Kiss doesn't do shit. Why do I have it? Is it just that I never found something to replace it with? You know, I'll keep it just because it's variety, which is the spice of life, right? Something like that. I don't know. I don't pay attention to sayings anymore, I guess. I don't think I ever did. But it's fine. Ta-da! Richula. Forgot words. Wow. Okay. Taking a second for my brain to catch up with whatever is coming out of my mouth. Raichu forgot how to use Discharge, and Raichu learned Thunder Punch. That sounded more how it was supposed to all along. Wow. You used your last Thunderstone. Great. Okay. Raichu, you're fabulous. But, so fun fact, not fun fact again, I used to, when I had like red, blue, yellow, in one of them, I don't know which one of them anymore, because I had all 3 of them, because I don't know, honestly. But either way, I named Pokemon after whatever their name was, you know? So Raichu here, if I had caught it as a Pikachu, I would nickname it Pikachu. I'm not sure if anyone's realizing where the issue is with that at this second, but when you evolve it, that keeps its name as Pikachu. And that's a problem when you no longer have a Pikachu. Continue box operations? No. Which, I mean, is great for whatever that hack was during, oh god, during one of the trading center thingies, where, there was something along the lines of if you nicknamed a Pokemon something, it would come up differently in the trading whatchamajig. I don't know. I don't pay attention to things. I really want to fight this Blissey trainer, but I know better. We're just gonna do one more day of gym-inning, and then we'll win. I'm back and better than ever. We'll see. We'll see. Who are you? Oh yeah, not ringing a, maybe Ellen is ringing a, no. I'm just thinking of Timothy now because Staravia's here and that's all that matters in life. Alright, nobody else is allowed to have a Staravia anymore except for Timothy. If your name's not Timothy, you have to relinquish rights to your Staravia. Why did my attack miss? That's rude. Stop double teaming. It's making my attack miss. Oh my god. Really? Is this where we're gonna go with this? Okay. I was gonna start getting aggressive. I was gonna fight the Staravia myself. Okay, Magnezone got 680 points. About to send in Floette. Will you switch? No. Cause yeah. I thought about it. I thought real hard about it for a second. And we all know that I would have made a terrible decision because Goomy is usually my go-to, so I probably would have switched right into Goomy, knowing full well. Frostless. I don't know. This might not be my best decision either, but you know what? It's level 22, so we're gonna find out together if this is a terrible idea. But I did think it had some fairy moves on it, so no, it was an amazing idea. Great. I'm glad that I definitely knew what I was doing all along. Alright. Defeated last Ellen. Still not enough. No, it's not. Neither is the amount of money you gave me. Back to the drawing board. Okay, bye. Reputation went up by 30 and not 35, which is lame. How much reputation can I get total in the whole game? Get him, Kirlia. Okay, I don't think that I can bring out Goomy against a Kirlia either. Oh, you only have a Kirlia. So, when our gym levels up again and we get harder Pokemon to fight again, does that mean that this like speech dialogue thing that this person says, will it change to Gardevoir? Or does this Pokemon stay a Kirlia forever? Or did they nickname it Kirlia like I did with all my Pokemon in red, blue, yellow? Almost had ya. No, you didn't. You really didn't. I spent 5 days training. You said that yesterday. 2 days ago. Some time ago. I don't know. Your gym trainers boosted your reputation. Here I come. Who are you? Are you Timmy? I'm trying to invoke some rules about Staravia ownership thanks to you. I hope. Okay, bye. I wanted to have a nice conversation about Staravia rights with him, but then he just threw a Staravia at me and now we have to fight it. I was about to say, I thought the Staravia was like level 28 before, but I'm thinking of the girl that we started the battles today with, who I was telling couldn't have a Staravia, you know? Still a bad idea, Timothy. Yeah. Reputation went up by 20. Gym leaders, trainers, don't let me bug ya. Okay. I know I'm kind of zooming through the text, but we see this text every week, so I feel like it's just, you know, hi Bugcatcher Rob, you have a Butterfree. I really like Butterfree, but I'm really conflicted about it because I don't like butterflies either. It's fine. I would probably give a Butterfree a head pat. Oh my god. Will you switch your Pokemon? Yes, actually I will. I don't know why I keep... Each time I'm like Pokemon equality, and then where is the equality? It's not here. Alright. Hi, Beedrill. Equality. Charge Beam. It's fine. This is why we don't do equality. This is totally why. So I think Tynamo evolves on its own the first time, and then I have to give it a Thunderstone. So... you know, I don't remember what Yanma's best or worst at, so Tynamo's just gonna hang out here. It's fine. I'm sure it's probably gonna be okay. I don't know. It might not be, but it'll probably be okay. I mean, it's only level 21. But I'm hoping that, like, by the next video, we'll be able to also evolve Tynamo. Tynamo got 271 experience. I also don't know though if he like evolves during, well, I'll be if he evolves like during the off-screen Blisseying, does that mean I should record the whole thing just in case, just for I won't do that. I wouldn't. That's too much effort. That's just too much effort. Okay. Your gym trainers boosted your reputation. That seems to be all the trainers that are coming through today. It's time to close up the gym. Go to the break room? Yeah. I'm gonna get yelled at by everyone again because I don't smile enough or something like that. Alright, they all just say the same thing, but I swear at the beginning of the game, I was told to talk to all of them every day because they gave me stuff sometimes. But I don't think... Don't tell me to keep smiling. I do what I want. Okay, but yeah, I don't think that I've actually gotten anything. If I have, it's been so long ago that I don't remember it at all. Am I able to check my mail through my computer, like my physical mail? No. You know, it makes sense, but I feel like I should get emails instead of... I don't want to get some rest. I feel like I should get emails instead of mail in the mail, you know? Advance the day. I don't have a choice. I can't leave my house. I'm being held hostage. Alright. We come out here. We're gonna check our mail, see if there's anyone... Oh, a heart scale. Didn't someone want a heart scale, or did I already give them a heart scale? Yeah, I'm not complaining either way. I can use it for something. Cool Trainer Lydia wants to apply. Allow her. That name sounds really familiar. Have we fought a Cool Trainer Lydia? You know what? I don't care. Sure, she's welcome here. There's a letter in here. Everyone's welcome here now. I know I was trying to be really, like, exclusive at first, and now I'm just letting everyone, except for this guy, join us. I know that you want to join Jacob, but, you know what? You don't seem like a safe place. No. One of these days I'm going to accidentally do that, and I'm going to have to reset my whole game because I just won't let him in here. That's the rules. If I ever accidentally speed through that and clear him for coming into our gym, I have to close out of the whole game and we have to restart. Not the whole game, but, you know, from the last save, because I can't do that. We're standing next to the Blissey lady just so that we can look like twinsies. We don't look anything alike, but I like to think that we do for right now. I don't know why. It's just important to me. So, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna probably fight this Blissey trainer off screen, assuming that I remember to. And thank you everyone for hanging out, doing the comments, the thumbs up, the subscribes, all the things that you do. Words go here. I don't know what ones, but some words go here. And I hope to see you all next time.